श्री साई योगींद्रवंदिताय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वमंगलकराय नमः। ओम श्री साई सर्वसिद्धिप्रदाय नमः। ओम श्री साई आपन्निवारिणे नमः। ओम श्री साई आर्तिहराय नमः। ओम श्री साई शांतमूर्तये नमः। ओम श्री साई सुलभप्रसन्नाय नमः। ओम श्री साई भगवान श्री सत्य साई बाबाय नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम भूर्भुवस्वः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ओम भूर्भुवस्वः
तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ भूर्भुवस्सुवः तत्सवितुर्वरेण्यं भर्गो देवस्य धीमहि धियो यो नः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। नमो तस्सा भगवतो अरहतो सम्मा सम्बुद्धस्सा। बुद्धं शरणं गच्छामि धम्मं शरणं गच्छामि संघं शरणं गच्छामि। अशेवोः वहिष्ठेमस्ति उष्टास्ति उष्टा अहमाय ह्यतशाय वहिष्ठायशे श्मा इस्राएल अदोनाय एलोहेनु अदोनाय एखाद। बिस्मिल्लाह अर्रहमान अर्रहीम बिस्मिल्लाह अर्रहमान अर्रहीम बिस्मिल्लाह अर्रहमान अर्रहीम। ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह अल्लाह अल्लाह ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह अल्लाह अल्लाह ला इलाहा इल्लल्लाह Allah, Allah. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen. Om Sai94 Vidmahe Sathya Devaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Om Sai94 Vidmahe Sathya Devaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Om Sai94 Vidmahe Sathya Devaya Dhimahi Tanna Sarva Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
चरण कमल पर शीश नमाओ, अर्पण करो तुझे
O Lord, at your feet we bow our heads. We are offering you this beautiful garland of devotion. Swami, please accept our humble salutations.
Om Shri Sai Ram. Loving pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Mother Sai. Sai Ram, dear elders, brothers and sisters, we welcome all of you here on this auspicious day. We are all gathered here to celebrate the 94th birthday of the Supreme Master, the Eternal Charioteer, the Sarva Siddhi Swarupa, Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. Dearest Swami, the Sathya Sai Center of Jessa City wishes you a
Very happy birthday. We, the embodiments of your love, would like to offer our gratitude to you on this holy day. We open our hearts and surrender ourselves to you, Swami. May you be with us today and bless this humble offering from us at your lotus feet. We love you, Swami.
I would now request our center president, Brother Prasad Chaturvedula, to introduce our guest speaker today.
Saram everyone. A very happy birthday to all of you. As you can see, we have gathered here to celebrate Swami's birthday. And you might have guessed from all the kids dressed up, it's going to be a very exciting day. We'll start off first by thanking Swami for giving us this opportunity to come together and celebrate. Because everything that happens with his will. And nothing that happens does not happen without his will. So with that, I would like to introduce our guest speaker for today. He'll be speaking in two segments. First, he'll be addressing the SSC kids of Jersey City. So kids in the front, you ready to listen? Yes. Without talking? Yes. Thank you very much. So just to give a brief introduction of our guest speaker, Mr. Faiz Mohammed is a financial consultant by profession. He lives in Trinidad and Tobago in the West Indies with his wife and two daughters. He serves as the Deputy Central Coordinator of the West Indies region. He's been in Swami's fold from around 1979. Sir, forgive me if I get any of the facts wrong. But I believe you have probably visited Puttaparthi more times than most people here combined together, which is, I'd say, 30 plus times. So, and that puts him in a great position of having seen Puttaparthi over the decades, having seen Swami and his teachings and his mission kind of, come to fruition. Those of you who remember going to Puttaparthi in the 80s and maybe 70s, you could probably not relate to what it is today. And it speaks to the grandeur of Swami's mission. And Brother Faiz had the great opportunity to witness that firsthand as he went to Perthi over time. So without further ado, I'd request Brother Faiz to come and speak to us and share his experiences with us. Thank you very much.
I offer my most loving and humble pranams at the divine lotus feet of my dear Mother Sai, Bhagawan Shri Sathya Sai Baba, embodiments of the divine Atma, embodiments of divine love. Loving Sai Rams to one and all. It's an absolute joy and pleasure to be amongst you all, to share and to receive the love of Mother Sai. But I feel I want to use the portable mic to do this session. Is it okay? Sure. So in one interview that I had with Swami many years ago, I asked my beloved Lord, what kind of seva should I do in this life? And Swami told me, teach the children, help the old people, and visit the hospitals. So I've been an SSC teacher for over 30 years. And it has been one of the most joyous, humbling, and educational experiences in my entire life. And it is something that has brought me closer to the feet of Bhagawan. So children are very dear to my heart. In fact, Swami said 75% of his time was spent with the younger ones. And so if his life is his message, then we should also be spending quality time with the children. So children, we're going to have a lot of fun in this session. So the very first thing we are going to do, in Trinidad, we had a Bal Vikas class of about 50 children. And in addition to the syllabus that we had, we tweaked the syllabus to make it more fun. Because Swami says, if you're not having fun, you're not being spiritual. And he says, be happy. Do not walk around with castor oil faces. So what we did in our little Bal Vikas and SSC class, we introduced a bit of humor into the class from time to time. And the classes became so enjoyable that the children never wanted to miss a class. Even when we wanted to give them holidays, they said, no sir, we want to come to Bal Vikas, because they learn to love it, they learn to have a lot of fun. So today, I want to share some of those fun events that we would, let me unravel a little bit, that we would have in our classes. So while they were learning, they were having fun. So I need to borrow from someone a crispy $10 or $5 note. Does anybody have money? Swami says money comes and money goes, but morality comes and morality grows. Either one. 5 is good. This is a game that we play in Trinidad, and it's called Good Chances. Swami says that when you get a chance to do good, be good, and see good, you must grab it with both hands. If you let that chance slip through your fingers, it will never ever come your way again. So this game is about capitalizing on the good chances that Swami will put before all of us, and we must be able to take advantage of them. So in this little game, you have one chance to catch this $5. And here's how we're going to play the game. If any one of the children catches the $5 in one try, they get to keep it. But if you don't, you have to give me $5. Is that fair? Acha. So I need a volunteer from the boy side. Oh, this hand went up first. Come. Come. You look like a professor. Come. No, you stand here. You stand. Come. What is your name?
Pratik.
Pratik? What does it mean?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Say it loudly. Your name?
Pratik.
Right. So Pratik, you understand the game of what we are going to play? You can come in front so everybody can see you. Explain to us the game. What's the meaning?
We should catch the money before it falls on the ground.
And what is the moral? What is the lesson about good chances? No? You can't remember. Okay. So here's how we're going to play it. So Pratik, you have to put your two fingers like this. So you have to stand in front here next to uncle. Yes? And what uncle is going to do is that uncle is just going to, you come this way. That everybody has to see, you know. So uncle is going to drop this $5 through your fingers, and all you have to do is catch it. Okay? And if you catch it, it's yours. How many of you all feel you can catch it in one try? Wow. No. How many of you all feel that he can catch it in one try? Everybody. So here's how you can help him. All of you all who are his friends, you all can radiate love and light and good vibrations to him, because he only has one chance to catch it. So sometimes Swami only puts one chance for you to do good, be good, and see good. And if you don't take that chance, it won't ever come your way again. So here we go. Concentrate. Give him a round of applause for just trying. Come, honey. Okay, now I need a girl, but I need a girl 9 to under 12. Come. This hand went up first. You look like Lakshmi. Come on this side. Tell us your name.
My name is Bhavya.
So tell us what is the meaning of the game.
So the meaning is that Baba gives you a chance to do something good, but sometimes if you don't take that chance, it won't come back. So you won't be able to take that chance to do it again.
Wow. That is amazing. So you have to put your fingers a little bit wider. So how many of you all feel that she can catch it in one try? Girls? So you all have to help her. Yes? You all have to help her by radiating love and light and good vibrations. Here we go. Concentrate. Whoop. Give her a round of applause. So I need one of the SSC teachers now. Any of the SSC teachers have to volunteer. Come. Were you here at the beginning where we were explaining the game? No, I need somebody who was here at the beginning then. Thank you. So sister, what is your name?
Sai Kiranmai. Sai Kiranmai.
Can you share with them the meaning of the game?
When you get a good opportunity to do good things, are we going to grab it or not? So this is a test, and let's try.
So here we go. How many of you all feel she can catch it in one try? Right. So here we go. Put your two fingers. So finally, do we have any male gurus or teachers? Oh! Explain to them the meaning of the game.
So what I understood is the chances of doing good are, you only get it once in, I guess, only once. Swami gives you very few chances, or only once. And it's up to us how we make use of it, whether we do good or not, rise up to the occasion or not.
So how many of you all feel your president can catch it? So you need to support him. Yes. So here we go. I want everybody to chant Sai Ram, Sai Ram, Sai Ram. And let's see. Give him a round of applause. So whose $5 is this? You could give me. So, folks, you see how much fun you had just with one game, and the values and the lesson came forward, yes? That when a good chance comes to you, you have to take advantage of doing good, being good, and seeing good. Now, there's another little game that we have, that we do with the kids, that tests the mental ability, the ability to respond to a given situation. But I need a child 12 to under 15. Do you have any children like that? Come. What is your name?
Khyati.
So here's how we play this game. I'm going to ask this child to repeat a word 9 times. And she will repeat it loudly in the mic. And then I'm going to ask her a question. And the first answer that comes to mind, you say it. Okay? So the word is silk. So you have to say it 9 times loudly. Silk.
9 times. Okay. Silk, 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 silk.
What do cows drink?
Milk.
Give her a round of applause for trying. What do cows drink? Water. Cows drink water and give milk. They don't drink milk. But it's a very good try. But sometimes you can get confused because milk and silk is almost the same, no? Okay, so another game that we play very quickly because we don't have much time is Rama Ravan. And around Christmas time, we change it to Jesus Judas. So let's tell you quickly what this game is about. So we explain the qualities of Rama. So tell me, children, some of the qualities that Rama lived and possessed. Good qualities he had. He was kind.
Caring of. Brave. Helpful.
Very good.
Kind.
Kind. What about the girls? Say from there. Honest. Obedient. Yes, protects Dharma. Very good. Persistent. Excellent. Give them all a round of applause. My God, what good children you all have. So when I say Rama, you have to put both of your hands up because you want to be on the side of Rama. You want to praise Rama because Rama embodied all the wonderful virtues and values, yes? So you are siding with Rama, you're supporting Rama, so you place both hands up. Now let's look at Ravan. What kind of person was Ravan? What were some of the qualities he had?
Arrogant.
Arrogant.
Mean.
Mean. Any more?
Bad.
Bad.
Arrogant.
Arrogant. Yeah.
Evil.
Evil. Girls. Ego. Lazy. Bad. Selfish. Greedy. Oh my God. So when I say Ravan, you have to keep your hands down because you don't want to have anything to do with Ravan because he is not good company, he's bad company. And Baba says you must run from bad company. So the game is when I say Rama, you put up your hands. And when I say Ravan, you keep them down. Now because there's so many of you all in the class, I'm going to take 3 girls. On this side, I'll let the gurus decide. I will take 3 of the boys from this side and I'll let the gurus decide. So just 6 and everybody else can watch. So make a little circle like this. Yeah. Right. Okay, so here we go. Now you have to give yourself a little space to raise your hands. And we're going to do a trial run. Face the audience. Eh? Yeah. So we're going to do a trial run. So we said Rama, both hands have to go up. When I say Ravan, both hands have to come down. If I say Rama and you keep your hands down, you're out. And if I say Ravan and you put them up, you're out. So I'm going to let the gurus decide. Yeah. I'm going to let the gurus decide, and so you will know who is out and we'll get a winner at the end. We're going to do a trial. Are you all ready? Yeah. Rama. Ravan. Okay, so that was a trial. We're going to go with the real thing now, right? Okay? Right, so this is Shiva versus Parvati. It's a divine battle between the boys and the girls. Are we ready? Yeah. Here we go. This is the real thing. Ravan. Rama. Two of you all out. Okay, yeah, if you do like that, you're out still. But we let it. Okay, so here we go. Ravan. Rama. Ravan. Okay, we're going to go a little faster now. Ready? Rama. Ravan. Who is out? Oh, so we play again. We do one more rounds because of time, right? So let's go. Ravan. So you face the girls. Right, and let's go now. Rama. Ravan. So we go 1. So Shiva, you have to be strong. Eh? You have to support this. Eh? So here we go. Ravan. Rama. Give the Shiva's clan a round of applause. How much time do I have again? Who is doing the timing? How much minutes? 25 minutes. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. This is a game as well between the boys and the girls. So it's between Shiva and Parvati. So what I will do is I'm going to give you the first word of a song or beginning, and you have to create a song or a bhajan with it. For example, if I say Shiva Maheshwara, Shiva Mah. So the very first letter has to be at the beginning of the song or the bhajan. Yes? And if we ask the girls and they don't get it, we then pass it over to the boys. Right. So the girls, are you all ready? Yeah. So here we go. Ma. You have to sing it. Okay, so the girl, I think we should pass some mic for the girls, no? So somebody has to sing it and you only have 10 seconds. So I'm going to check 10. Ma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Mahaganesha.
You have to sing it. No. So the boys, you'll have to sing it. One person has to sing. The mic.
मानस भजरे गुरु चरणम
Very good. Give him a
दुस्तर
round.
भव सागर तरणम.
Very good. So somebody should score. The boys now have 5 points. Yes? Okay. So the boys get their song now. The boys, are you all ready? Love. Take the mic and sing it.
Please, love is my poem, truth is my breath.
Very good.
Please.
Very good. Girls, are you all ready? All right, this is an easy one. Krishna. You have to sing it. It must begin with Krishna. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the boys, a bhajan that begins with Krishna, you have to sing it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So nobody gets that. What about the audience? Sing a bhajan that begins with Krishna.
Krishna Jai, Krishna Jai, Krishna 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 Krishna
No, it
Jai.
has to begin. The bhajan begins with Krishna. Very good. Krishna, Krishna, Yaduvara Krishna. Krishna Rama Govinda Narayana. Okay, so we given with just 2 more tries. So the boys have how many points? 5? No, the boys have 15 because they got 5 for answering the girls' question and then 10 for getting theirs. So which question now? We just asked the girls. The girls, are you all ready? Now this is the most difficult one. So let's see if anybody can get this one. And it begins with La. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sing. La, L-A. Okay, the boys, L-A. Anybody wants to try? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh my God, that is great. Give him a round of applause. And many of you all don't even know that song. La ilaha illallah, la ilaha illallah. So we've come to the end of that. Give the boys a round of applause. Okay, so we need to have silence now because the next part of the next few minutes, I just want to share a little bit about the role of the parents and the SSC teachers. So Swami has said that character development is like a 3-legged stool. You have the child, the teacher, and the parent. So let's talk a little bit briefly about the parents. Swami says 99.9% of parents spoil their children. Is that true, parents? Yes, that is very, very true. All of us who have children. But he also says that the parents must set a good example in the home. Before the child even reaches Bal Vikas or school, that child spends all of his or her time at home, especially with the mother. So it is very, very important that we set a good example in the home. And Swami gave this as an example of how not to behave. This Bal Vikas child, 6 years old, went to SSC class, came home. The child had just learned the value of honesty. The parents were watching a television show and the telephone rings. The child goes to answer the phone, comes back and tells her father, Daddy, Mr. John is on the phone to you. The father says, go and tell him I'm not at home. See, the father who the child is supposed to be revering as the embodiment of God himself. Yes, Matro Devo Bhava, Pitro Devo Bhava, is telling the child to tell an untruth. How sad. So he goes to the phone and he says, my father says to say he's not at home. So parents, we need to set a good example in the home. And a child will follow not what you say, but what you do. And remember, parents, your children are your responsibility. You're the one responsible for them being in the world. You're the one responsible for their upbringing. And scientists have said from the moment of conception to 6 years, 75% of the personality of the child is formed. After that is a mere 25%. So it is vitally important, especially in the home, that we set good examples for our children. And good examples means that we live in accordance to the principles of Swami. As we on that, a very, very important aspect of character development that happens in the home is the family satsang. The family satsang is so important. I'll share with you quickly how important it is. When a family can have the family satsang at least once per week for half an hour, you can have devotional songs, you can have opening prayers, you can have silent sitting, then you have arti, then you may have a child who can do a little value-based message. But just to share what happened in my home when the children were very small, every single Sunday we set aside half an hour for the family satsang. Nothing stood in the way of it. We did not allow anything or anyone to interfere with it. And each child had a responsibility. One had to pick the flowers, one had to light the diya, one child had to do research to do a value-based talk. And how we used to do it is that we would start with 3 opening prayers. You know, the multi-faith prayers? A Muslim prayer, Christian prayer, Hindu prayer. And then we'd have devotional songs for a few minutes, do silent sitting, and then one child will do a value-based message for 3 to 5 minutes. Then they will do arti, vibhuti, and closing prayers. And then after that was the most amazing thing. But let's see how your child and the family can benefit from the family satsang. The family that prays together stays together. So one, the child learns how to pray. Not how to pray alone, but the child learns universal prayers. 2, the child learns to sing all the devotional songs. Because Bhagawan says, all names and all forms are mine. When the child does the silent sitting, the child is taught to go within and connect with the divinity within. When the child gives a value-based message, that child is developing self-confidence. When the child does the arti and touch the feet of the parents, is respect and reverence to the parents. But what we used to do after that satsang would finish, my wife would make a pot of tea, and then we'd have some cake, and then we'd all have what you call a parliamentary discussion. Because we tell the children when they were 6 and 7 years old that we value what they had to say, that they are an integral part of the running of the family. So the children had an input into what would happen during the course of the week, whether it's their lessons, their homework, their schoolwork, etc. And each child had an opportunity to give what they thought could be done better in the home. And I'll give you a quick example. One day, while going to SSC, we were running late and I broke the traffic light. It was red and I went through it. And my eldest daughter said, Dad, you're not a good example. I said, how come? She said, we were going Bal Vikas and you went through the red light. So I had to do like this to the child and said, so sorry, I won't do it again. So we allow the children also to constructively make comments about the entire home. And in that way, the family became closer and closer together. So brothers and sisters, children, parents, family satsang to me is vital and important because it helps with the character building, not only of the children, but of the entire family. Baba says that everything starts where? In the home. Remember this saying of his. If there is righteousness in the heart, there will be beauty in the character. When there's beauty in the character, there will be harmony in the home. When there's harmony in the home, there will be order in the nation. When there's order in the nation, there will be peace in the world. So it has to begin with you and me in the home. So very quickly, teachers now, SSC gurus. How many SSC teachers we have? Quite a bit. So this is a beautiful description of a good teacher. No written word, no spoken plea can teach young minds what men should be. No all the books on all the shelves, but what the teachers are themselves. Swami says, if one student is bad, that is not so bad. When one teacher is bad, generations of children will become bad. Good parents plus good teachers equals good students. So teachers, we have to also teach by example. The SSC teacher is not like a normal mathematics teacher that teaches mathematics, closes the classroom door and goes home. The SSC teacher has to live what they teach. So it's a 24/7 sadhana. Bhagawan said in a discourse that the SSC teachers need not do any other sadhana because that's a full-time sadhana and offering to God. Because you're dealing with fertile minds. You're preparing our young ones to take future leadership roles in the world. So it's the most sacred, humbling, rewarding experience to be an SSC teacher. So I'll close with this wonderful story that encapsulates what the teacher really does. In India, in a remote part in a village, a school supervisor went to visit a primary school. The children were 6 to under 11, and the teacher had a huge map of India on the blackboard. After the teacher finished teaching the class, the school supervisor came to the front and asked permission to question the children to see how much they had learned. And he took a similar map of India from his back pocket, tore it into little pieces, and it fell on the table in front of him. And then he challenged the entire class to put this map of India together. Some of the most brilliant children in the class came forward, but none could put the map of India together. Even the teacher tried, but he failed. But there was a little 6-year-old boy who used to sit at the back of the class. He was considered a dunce head. He couldn't read, he couldn't write, he could not even spell his name. When everybody had tried, he put his little hands like this and he said, "Sir, may I try?" And in pin drop silence, he walked to the front of the class. And within 2.5 to 3 minutes, he put the whole map of India together. And this shocked the school supervisor and all the bright children. The school supervisor asked the little boy, he said, "My dear fellow, how were you able to put this map of India together when some of the most brilliant children in your class and your teacher tried and failed?" He put his little hands like this. He said, "Sir, you see, when you were tearing the map, I was looking at your hands, and I noticed at the back of the map was a picture of a child. And all that I did was put the pieces of the child together. And when I put the pieces of the child together, I put the whole map of India together." So who are the assemblers? Are the teachers and the parents. And if we could assemble our children with human values, that which is already within them, then we can create a better society. So thank you all very much for the sharing, and may Bhagwan Baba continue to bless and guide all of us. Jai Sai Ram.
Thank you very much.
Sairam, did the kids enjoy this? So much fun. Thank you so much, Brother Faiz. We learned so many beautiful lessons just from the wonderful games that you gave us today. We learned how how if we're given an opportunity, we must try to catch it as quickly as we can, and to always stay aware of the positive messages around us. When he did the Rama Ravana game, do you guys remember? You were listening for Rama's name, right? So just like that, we're listening for those positive messages that we're getting and pay attention to those. He also shared about the importance of the home and family, and for parents to understand that your children will do as you do more than what you say. I thought that was a beautiful reminder, and how satsang is so important for the home, to sit and allow children and parents to both participate in constructive feedback to make a better home and a place for children to grow up. And this can be extrapolated to SSE teachers. As he pointed out, you're very special and unique in a child's life and development. And finally, the idea of a family that prays together. Did you guys learn? Stays together, that's right. And did you guys enjoy all the stories that he gave at the end about the map and the little boy? Yes. So thank you so much for your lovely and energetic talk. I think these kids really enjoyed and learned a lot today. So with that, we will move on to the SSE play. Okay. Are they ready? God, I lost my train of thought at 1 second. going to turn the lights on? Sairam. With salutations at the divine lotus feet of our beloved mother and father, Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba, we bring to you today a play by the children of the SSC class of Jersey City. The title of this play is Serve Your Fellow Man. All of us present here today are among the most fortunate in the world. We can afford nutritious food, good clothing, decent shelter, and are largely free from disease and distress. We are lucky to live a relatively trouble-free and peaceful life when compared to some of our sisters and brothers who have to deal with problems like poverty, hunger, disease, and violence. Is it not our responsibility to help the less fortunate among us? Yes, it is, but how should we help? With what attitude should we attempt to help others? In this play, we will see what Swami has said on this subject and how one of his devotees realized his message through her own life experience. Please sit back and enjoy.
This is me, planet Earth, your home, your mother. Each and every one of you were born here. I've harbored you and provided for you just as I've provided for everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, and every human being who ever lived out their lives. I have seen you all, every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every mother and father, every hopeful child, every inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of your species. Yet, the one thing that is common to all of you is me, this mote of dust suspended in a sunbeam. Yet, today I am sad, for you have faltered. You have forgotten your place. You have forgotten how small you are when compared to the vastness of this universe. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors, so that in glory and triumph they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent your misunderstandings, how eager you are to hurt one another, how fervent your hatreds, your posturings, your imagined self-importance, the delusion that you have some privileged position in this universe will be challenged. when you see me against the backdrop of the cosmos, a pale blue dot. You live on a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In this obscurity, in this vastness, help will not come from elsewhere. There is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of your conceits than this distant image of you. It underscores your responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish your brotherhood, your only true family, your fellow men and women who live on this pale blue dot with you. I ask you, can you come together and look at yourselves as one family? Do you have the empathy to wipe a tear on your neighbor's face and say, I am there for you? Do you have the courage to stand up and say, we have harmed each other enough. Let us come together, for we are children of the same God. I am waiting for that day.
And that day is today. Welcome, one and all, to the world-renowned Aspen Institute in the beautiful state of life, technology, business, media.
In the process, so I wish to give it back. My plan is to reform our education and criminal justice systems by creating resources and plans that ensure equality of opportunity in this great country.
How generous of you, Mark. You have undertaken an incredibly difficult task, a task few men have dared to take on.
Yeah, I mean, when you're incredibly successful, you need to give it back to the society in an incredibly big way.
Question?
Yes?
A few months ago, a man live-streamed a crime over Facebook Live. How can you speak of criminal justice reform when a product you have created enables criminals to spread hatred far beyond the crime scene?
Two different things. Obviously, you do not understand what technology is. Every technology is dual use. For every crime live streamed on Facebook, there are 1,000 different joyful events live streamed.
What? Are you kidding me?
Wait, that did not come out well. I meant to say, it is very difficult to figure out who is using our product for good and who is using our product for bad act.
Then why don't you shut it down until you figure that out?
Whoa, wait a minute. Then how will I make my billions then? Then how can I do all the good I plan to do if I first don't make the money I need to do all the good?
So let me get this straight. You're gonna make a lot of money by selling a product that is dangerous to the society and then use all that money to help the society. Is that what you're saying?
I did not say that.
Yes, you did.
I did not.
Gentlemen, let us not fight over how to solve the problems of the world. Let us use our energy and time to figure out solutions. Let us now move on to Jeff. Jeff, please.
Hi, I am Jeff. I created the world's largest online store where you can sell anything to anyone in the world. Boy, I am so good at this that I made hundreds of billions of dollars. Now, I want to give back to the society. So, I am spending billions of dollars building rockets that can help us colonize the moon and Mars one day.
Wow, that is very inspiring, Jeff. I mean, very soon we are going to run out of resources on planet Earth. So it makes perfect sense to look to other parts of this vast universe to continue the human race.
Indeed, what will I do with this money anyway? I might as well use it to build a better future for the human race.
Right. You want to build a better future for the human race after your company made sure thousands of small businesses in this country have no future. Of course. What a noble thing to do.
You know, this is a common reaction from people who do not understand the march of time. I have simply used technology to make life better for millions of customers. My company's technology forces other companies to innovate. Those who do not will fall by the way. That is natural. You cannot blame me for that.
You are right. I'm not talking about your company's use of technology. I'm talking about your company's values. On one hand, you're saying you're benefiting the consumer, but on the other hand, you say you don't even pay living wages to thousands of employees. How is that fair?
I am not doing anything illegal. I am paying them minimum wage.
So let me get this straight. You pay thousands of your employees minimum wage and make a lot of money and spend that money building rockets so our children have another planet to go to. How about paying your employees a decent wage so they can afford to go to a doctor when they are sick?
Who sent you here?
No one. I am here on behalf of the people of this country. How can you sit on billions of dollars when your employees can't even afford to buy medicines when they are sick?
This country is becoming socialist. People don't want to listen to big ideas from successful people anymore.
Really? Is this how you set out to find solutions to big problems and help each other? If you can't even listen to each other calmly, how can you understand each other's perspective? You got it all wrong. You need to see beyond your differences and look at your intent. How should you help your fellow men and women? With what attitude should you attempt to serve the society? You don't need to search too much for the answers. You need only to recall Bhagawan's teachings to find it. Let me take you back to the time of Lord Krishna to show you what I mean.
cute they look. Look at these cuties.
This incident occurred during the time of Krishna and Arjuna. Once during a visit to Hastinapur, Krishna was walking along the streets with Arjuna. Let us see what happened.
Oh Krishna, I am so happy you decided to stop by in Hastinapur.
A Brahmin is begging for food on the street.
Today is my lucky day. It is none other than Lord Krishna and Prince Arjuna. Lord, can you please give me some money? I have fallen on hard times and my wife and I do not have enough food. Take this bag of gold coins. You can buy food for you and your family for all your entire life with this gold. Thank you, Prince Arjuna. You are great. My problems are solved. May the Lord bless you.
The Brahmin was so happy and started walking towards his home while dreaming about his good fortune.
Now I am so rich, I don't have to beg anymore. My wife and I can live a happy and luxurious life forever. Oh, what misfortune has befallen me. I thought my troubles were over, but now I have nothing left.
The next day, Krishna and Arjuna are walking on the streets of Hastinapur and they see the Brahmin begging again.
Oh Brahmin, what is this? I gave you a bag of gold coins yesterday, and yet here you are begging for food again. What happened? Oh Prince, my misfortune knows no end. I was going home yesterday with the bag of gold you gave me, but a thief attacked me on the way, so I am once again left with nothing. Here, take this diamond and sell it. Do not beg again. Oh Prince, you are so compassionate. Now I have to hide this diamond very carefully so no one will steal it. Tomorrow I will sell it.
Once again, the Brahmin started dreaming about his good fortune.
Oh, how lucky I am. I lost my gold coins, but now I received a diamond that is more precious. My wife and I will now be able to live a life of luxury.
The Brahmin reaches his home.
Where should I hide the diamond? Ah, let me hide it in this old pot that we do not use.
The next day, the Brahmin's wife woke up and went to the river to fetch water in a pot which he uses daily. On the way home, she broke the pot.
Oh Lord, what did I do? We are already struggling and now I have to buy another pot. Wait, let me use this old pot instead. The Brahmin's wife goes out to get water with the old pot and soon comes back home. Meanwhile, the Brahmin wakes up and finds the pot missing. Oh no! Who took the pot from here? I took it. Why do you ask? Where is it? Here. Why is it filled with water? Where is the diamond? Diamond? What are you talking about? Are you dreaming still? I hid a diamond in this pot last night. I wanted to keep it in a safe place at night so I could sell it this morning. Prince Arjuna gave me the diamond when he saw me begging. Now I have lost that too. Looks like our life is filled with misfortune. Oh Lord, what did I do? The Brahmin shows up again the next day, begging in front of the palace. Krishna, what did I tell you yesterday? This man is loaded with misfortune. Even if I give my kingdom to him, he will lose it the next day. Not even God can help him.
You think so? Just keep watching. Oh Brahmin, I know you are tired and hungry. Here are 2 cents. It may help you.
What am I going to do with just 2 cents? Let me try to get some grain for my wife. The Brahmin was very sad and curses his fate. On his way home, he saw a fisherman who caught a fish which was struggling for its life.
I am a fisherman. I am a fisherman. I live by the river. I live by the river. On my boat. On my boat. I am very, very happy. I catch many fish with my big, big net. I catch many fish with my big, big net.
These 2 cents cannot buy enough food for me and my wife. Let me at least save this fish's life. Oh fisherman, take these 2 cents and leave that fish back in the water. I cannot bear to see it struggle for life.
Here is the fish. Leave it in the water yourself.
What is this shining in the water? This is the same diamond I lost the other day. I found it! I found it! I found it! While the Brahmin is releasing the fish into the water, the thief who stole his coins is passing by at the same time. Oh no! I think the Brahmin has recognized me, so he's shouting. Definitely, he'll go to the king's palace and complain about me, and I will be punished. Before anything happens, let me return this bag. Here is a bag of gold coins I stole. Please forgive me. I'll never steal in my life again. I promise you. I can't believe it. It's the same gold coins I've lost. I must go and tell Lord Krishna and Prince Arjuna. The Brahmin goes to the palace and narrates the entire incident to Lord Krishna and Prince Arjuna. Krishna, I'm quite amused by what the Brahmin just narrated. My act of donating gold and diamonds to the Brahmin did not help him relieve his misfortune. Yet your 2 cents brought him back all that he lost. Please explain the lesson behind this incident.
Arjuna, when you gave him a bag full of gold coins and a precious diamond, he was only thinking of his own happiness. But when I gave him just 2 cents, he thought about the suffering of the fish. When you sympathize with the pain and suffering of others and serve them, you are doing God's work. When you are doing God's work, He is always with you, and you will always be blessed with good fortune.
After this incident, the Brahmin transformed himself from being selfish to being selfless. He loved and served everyone and lived happily ever after.
Do you see now? Selflessness and a sense of empathy should motivate you to help others, not vanity and pompousness. Oftentimes, you think of service or giving back as something you do in addition to your duties. Again, that is not the right attitude. You don't have to wait for the weekend to serve others. In your day-to-day lives and occupations, there are ample opportunities to help others and transform their lives in a small but significant way. Sometimes those opportunities present themselves as challenges. You need to step up, embrace the challenge, and pray to Bhagawan to give you the strength. Let us now see how a teacher in a public school in the Washington area, who also happens to be a devotee of Bhagawan Baba, was presented one such challenge and how she used it to transform the life of a young child. The setting is Miss Geeta's classroom on the first day of the school year, sometime in September. The principal, Miss Anna, enters Miss Geeta's classroom before the students arrive.
Hi, Miss Geeta. Hi, Miss Geeta.
Oh, hi, Miss Anne.
Hi, Miss Geeta.
Oh, hi, Miss Anna.
Hi, Miss Geetha.
Oh, hi, Miss Anna. How are you doing?
I am doing well. Getting ready to receive the kids, are you?
Yes. It's always a joy to see the kids on the first day.
New year, and I am excited to meet the kids as well. Listen, I wanted to talk to you about one kid who's going to be in your class. He might prove to be a bit challenging to you.
They are 6-year-olds. I mean, how challenging can they be?
Well, his teacher in kindergarten had a lot of trouble just keeping him from injuring the other kids.
Oh, okay. That is definitely a challenge. I am sure I can work something out with the kid, though.
I don't want to scare you, but I wanted you to know that this kid might be a bit difficult to deal with, so you can plan ahead.
Thanks for the heads up, Miss Anna. I appreciate you coming over.
Well, I better get going. Bye now.
Bye. Good morning, kids. Please come in. What is your name, my dear?
My name is John the Destroyer. Ow!
Oh, dear Lord. Let me take you to the nurse.
Okay, so the first day started with a bang, I suppose.
Yeah, I did not see that coming.
Geetha, you're an experienced teacher. I am sure you will find a way to bring this boy under control. You have my faith and support.
Thank you. So let us talk about your favorite colors. Charlotte, what is your favorite color?
Pink.
Great. Daniel, what about you?
Yellow like the bright sun.
Nice. John, and how about you?
Red like blood.
That is scary.
Grow up, you scaredy cat.
Oh my God! Nurse! What a start to the school year. I need to talk to the parents of this kid. Swami, I have never encountered a challenging situation like this in my entire career. Please give me the strength and patience to help this kid.
And so, each day in Miss Geeta's class was marked by a bruise, cut, or an injury. The situation in her class grew worse over time. John not only destroyed the other kids' books and pencils, he also destroyed Miss Geeta's morale. She prayed to Swami intensely for guidance, but she got none immediately. Finally, she gave up and decided to quit. She wrote her resignation letter and gave it to the principal the next day.
So, I received your resignation letter today.
I am sorry, Miss Anna. I can't take this anymore. That kid John has made my life a nightmare. I do not know how to correct him, and the other kids are getting affected.
But you are one of our senior teachers. Please don't quit on us. The school needs you.
I understand, but I have no more strength left in me to deal with this kid and the mess he has created in my class. I never imagined a 6-year-old kid could be so hard to deal with.
But that is our profession. We are the people who shape the next generation. We are tasked with showing the kids the right way. If we give up, who will help the kid?
I do not know the answer to that.
Okay. Can you hang around until we find a substitute teacher?
Of course.
Hi, Miss Geeta. How do I look today? Do I look handsome?
Whatever. I don't care anymore.
What did you say?
Nothing. I said you look handsome on the outside, but it would be great if you were handsome from the inside as well.
Well, what does that mean?
Being handsome from the inside means being nice to people and not hurting them.
Oh, I thought the other kids actually liked it when I threw things around, like in the movies.
Oh, is that why you are always throwing stuff around? No, people never get hurt in a movie, but in real life they do. Wait a minute. This is the longest conversation I have had with this kid without him throwing something at someone. What is going on?
Oh, I see. Can you tell me what else I should do to look handsome from the inside?
Well, we seem to be having an unusually calm day today.
Yes. Miss Anna, can you take care of the class for me while I talk to John? He is keen on knowing how to look handsome from the inside.
Handsome from the inside? What is going on here?
That is my code word for good behavior. I think I figured out the buttons in this kid. I am not resigning.
Thank goodness, Miss Geeta. You have taken a big burden off my mind.
Miss Geeta's impulsive answer to John's innocent question changed the course of his life for the better. John grew up to be the conflict resolution manager in his high school. Such is the power of a kind word. Miss Geeta credits Swami for guiding her in this challenging situation. You will encounter such situations in life. You can turn them into opportunities of service if you, for one moment, stop thinking about yourself and look from the other's perspective. That, my children, is seva. It means helping others without expecting anything in return. That is the message of Bhagawan Sri Sathya Sai Baba.
In the silence of the night, I call your name. Kaliyuga Avatara. In the bright morning
truth takes such birth. Kaliyuga Avatara, Sathya Sai Avatara, Kaliyuga Avatara. Lavo, servo, this is your call, my Lord. Help if you can, hurt no one in this land. This is your call, my Lord. Sing the glory of the Lord and serve the Lord. Serve your fellow man. Sing the glory of the Lord and serve the Lord. Serve your fellow man. Serve your fellow man. Kaliyuga Avatara, Sathya Sai Avatara. Kaliyuga Avatara. Stars are many, sky is one. Visions are many, earth is one. Listeners are many, man is one. Names are many, God is one. Names are many, God is one. Om Ganapati Vinayaka. Buddha, Jesus, Allah, Allah. Zoroaster, Mahavira. Punyam Devi Sainata. Sathya Sai Avatara, Kaliyuga Avatara.
Wow, wasn't that great?
Stay here, side up.
I would request all the kids to stay back for a couple of photos. Can you all move one step back? Kathy, go back. Can you all go one step back? All the SSC teachers can take some pictures. We will now have like 15